How's it going, guys? So this is the early weigh-in, and a quick shout out, a quick thank you to MMAfighting.com. This is where I am watching this live from, and it's being narrated by Errol Huwani, one of the best in the game. And one more thing, I apologize for the background noise. That is it's my heater is going on right now. The time of this recording, it's 7:47 a.m. and it's minus like 16 outside right now. And I just logged onto it. There has been a few fighters that have been stepped on the scale. Before I get to those guys, I would like to say that there are a few that have not, and one of them is George St.Pierre. George St.Pierre have not. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, she have not, and Stephen Thompson, he has not as well either. Let's take a look at the undercard. Okay, it seems like everyone else has. So let's start from the bottoms up. Okay, guys. This is according to the card order from MMAfighting.com, and the bottom card as the opener for the pay-per-view, we have Johnny Hendricks. He came in at 185.8 pounds, and his opponent Paulo Borrachina came in at 185.8 pounds as well. Next, we have Stephen Thompson, who has not weighed in, but his opponent, Jorge Masvidal, he weighed in at 171. And I want to change the channel first. This is so loud. I was watching a bit of the forecast as well. And we have next we have Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Like I said, she has not weighed in, but however her opponent, Rose Namajunas, she weighed in at 114. And move on to the co-main event. Both TJ and Cody, they have weighed in. Cody weighed in at 135, and TJ Dillashaw weighed in at 134.8 pounds. And on to the main event, we have Michael Bisping, who weighed in at 184.6 pounds. So he made the weight. And his opponent, which is George St.Pierre, he has not yet to weigh in. So that's what we're waiting for. Oh, I'm going to turn back up the volume. Something's being announced. This is, you guys, this is a live broadcast. So you get what you get. I'm not changing this. We know I will not go back and edit this at all. As soon as this is over, I'm just gonna upload it. Okay. So while we wait for George St.Pierre, Joanna, or even Stephen Thompson to step on the scale, I am gonna make my official fight pick with the fighters that have already weighed in. Okay, so I would like to start off with the undercard. This is one thing that I don't usually do, but however, one of my favorite fighter, one of my undercard fighter that I believe that we should keep our eyes on, and this individual, he might have a chance. Well, this is his chance to make an extremely big impact. I like to call this my dark card, my watch card. This individual, he is also going to be on my spotlight fighter for this event. And just give me one moment. Thank you. I just have to turn down my TV. So the individual that I'm talking about is Mickey Gall. Mickey Gall has got a record of 4-0, and one of his he was discovered at Dana White looking for a fight, which he beat who knows who. But regardless, the person he beat got him into the UFC, got him noticed by Dana White, and then his first appearance within the UFC, he beat out Michael Jackson. I know that's a crazy name. I am gonna turn down the volume as well from Era, and of course he went on to beat Phil Brook, which is CM Punk, and he went on to beat Sage Northcutt. So at UFC 217, which is tomorrow night, he's taking on Randy Brown, and Randy Brown weighed in at 170.8 pounds, while Mickey, I don't know if I mentioned this, he weighed in at 169.8 pounds. So this is, yeah. So I'm picking Mickey Gall for the win. It's just the fact that I like his story. I like to see him do well, and I believe that he's one of the best fighters. That as of right now, he's still very young, but I believe that he's still extremely underrated. However, if he beat Randy Brown in this fight coming up tomorrow, that should just legitimize himself as a fighter, as a UFC caliber fighter, because he was sit at 8-0. So that's my first official pick from the undercard. And you guys, I am just pick one from the undercard, and the rest is from the main card. So that fight right there, that matchup, the Randy Brown versus Mickey Gall. I'm picking Mickey Gall again. Well, Mickey Gall is my official picks. So we are gonna move on to the main event. Sorry, the main card, and I'm just gonna pick the fighters that have weigh in. And as right now, there's two matchup that both fighters have weigh in, and that is John Hendrick versus Paulo Borrachina. You guys, I am picking, and both these guys, they weighed in at 185.8 pounds. I'm picking Paulo for the win. It's just the fact that John Hendrick, he's been on a big downswing, and you know what, he just not has been doing well. I believe that he's on the tail end of his career. And yeah, I realized that he just moved to Greg Jackson, just tried to improve his game, but I think it's a bit too little, too late. But however, I might be wrong, you guys. I might be wrong. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm just trying to be a realist. So I believe, like I said, I believe that John Hendrick, he's on his way out. So I'm picking Paulo for this one, and I'm gonna call it as a decision. I believe that this is going to a decision. And the other two competitors, the other two fighters that have weighed in are Cody Garbrandt and TJ Dillashaw. Cody came in at 135, while TJ came in at 134.8 pounds. If you guys have seen my previous video, you guys know who I'm going with this. And my pick for this matchup is TJ Dillashaw for the win. I don't think he's gonna knock out Cody. I don't think Cody has ever been knocked out. No, he's not. He's undefeated, so he hasn't lost. And Cody's got a really good chin on him. He's young, and his chin has never been tested. But the biggest deciding factor in this fight, in this match, is that Cody, he just came back from surgery. I don't know how much of a difference that will affect in his performance against TJ. But however, it will, like 100%, it will play a factor. No one come back from back surgery and come back 1%. That's not how it works. That's not how the body works. And I believe that TJ, when it comes to mental warfare, when it comes to the mental approach, he's just that bit above, that slightly above Cody, and he's been doing this. He's been competing at the highest level longer than Cody has, and this is Cody's biggest fight of his career. You could argue that his biggest fight was against Dominic Cruz, but this is just a bit bigger. It's just the fact that it's UFC 217 is taking place from Madison Square Garden, the biggest stage, the biggest fight stage of combat sport, and he's a co-headliner to Michael Bisping and the returning George St.Pierre. And on top of that, this is few, but on top of that, this is his first title defense as a champion. And as of yesterday, him, Michelle Watterson, Francis Ngannou, and Cynthia Calvillo, they have signed on with Body Armor as a okay. Cody, he's one of those guys that signed on with Body Armor to be his official sponsor. And as of right now, Body Armor, they're competing with Reebok and Monster Energy Drink. So now they got 3 major sponsorship, and he's one of their star. So he must make an impact, and that will be an added pressure. Okay, guys. Well, I would like to make some more picks, but as of right now, those 3 are my official picks. And the other ones, the other 2 matchup that's on this card that I'm looking for, and these 4 fighter, but these 2 matchup that they have weighed in. Of course, it's Jim Vick, who weighed in at 155.2 pounds, versus John Duffy, who came in at 155.4 pounds. I am rooting for Joseph Duffy. It's just the fact that he just resigned his contract with the UFC, and I believe that there is going to be that bit of urgency to perform. And the other thing that I like Joe Duffy is that he knocked out Conor McGregor, or he submitted him, he beat him, and anyone that beat Conor McGregor is good in my book. I realize that I am being a hater, but you know what, Conor? I just want to see you fight, man. I'm tired of the money talk. You know, be a fighter, fight, and that's my only hate against him. And the other one is Ovek St. Pierre versus Corey Anderson. Ovek St. Pierre, he came in at 205, and Corey Anderson came in at 205.4 pounds. And I am gonna go with Ovek St. Pierre on this one. It's just the fact that his last few performances, especially his last one at UFC Fight Night 118, when he took on the returning oh my goodness, I won't say Dong Kong Kim, but that's not who he fought. Let's go back for a bit. Let's have a quick look here at UFC. No, sorry, not UFC 118, because UFC 118 was Donald Cerrone versus Darren Till. It was UFC 117, which was Yushin Okami. St. Pierre take on Yushin Okami, and the finish was, wow, it's beautiful. What is going on here? What's taking so long? Okay guys, I am gonna pause this video while I'll wait. Okay guys, so Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, he just made it. Just made it to the weigh-in.
16, and there he is, Wonderboy Thompson, 171.4.
And he just stepped on, so he came in at 171.4 pounds. So that took so there was a bit of a gap, about 20 minutes gap before we get the next fighter. So Stephen Thompson came in, he stepped on, he made the weight 170.4, and now let's go on to my prediction for Stephen Thompson versus Jorge Masvidal. Okay guys, if you guys know me, if you don't, now you do. Stephen Thompson, I like the guy. He's been one of my favorite fighter, not for a while, but just recently. It's just the fact that this influence from the UFC countdown and the UFC embedded previously when he fought Tyron Woodley. I really get to see him outside the cage, his personal life, the way that he's approached to mixed martial arts, and I really want to see him do well, and I believe that he will against Jorge Masvidal, because you know what, I am gonna be very straightforward with you. I don't think Jorge is that good. You know, he's not. In my opinion, this is my opinion, that he's not a top 5 fighter, while Stephen Thompson, he lose to the best, as in Tyron Woodley, the champ. And I'm playing fight prediction right now. I want Stephen Thompson to win this fight tomorrow, and in his next fight to take on Damian Maia. I realized that Damian Maia just came off a loss to Colby Covington, but I like seeing legends fight, and Stephen Thompson is getting up there, and I'm not a big fan of Colby Covington, but I don't mind seeing him fighting against Stephen Thompson. So my official pick for Stephen Thompson versus Jorge Masvidal is Stephen Thompson for finish round 3. I would love to see that. Okay guys, so I am gonna pause this video again because I don't know when the next fighter will show up, because the last one, it took about 20 minutes, and I don't think you guys want to watch me ramble for another 20 minutes, which what I'm doing right now. Okay, see you guys in a bit. How's it going guys? So I'm back. Mr. Freddie Roach just entered the room, And as we could all assume that George St. Pierre's right behind him.
George St. Pierre's corner played a big part
So
in getting George St. Pierre back to the UFC.
let's see. I don't know. Could you guys hear me and Errol as well? Because I realized that there's a lot of stuff that's going on right now. I mean, my TV, this, and my heater. It's freaking cold, guys. Right now it's 8:13 a.m. And what is going on here? Freddie Roach just walked in, walked out. Come on, George. George, where you at, buddy? No, that that was supposed to be my Nate Diaz impression of George St. Pierre. And yeah, that didn't go too well. What is going on here? Okay, so like I said, you guys, this is a quick shout out to MMAfighting.com. You guys, I really appreciate that you guys are broadcasting this live, because without you guys, I cannot doing what I'm doing right now, which is talking about the fight, talking about the weigh-in. And the cameraman, I'm not sure who it is that's doing it. My friend, keep up the good job. And as of right now, he's putting at the entrance to the weigh-in. Oh, excuse me. The entrance to the weigh-in, which, according to Errol Hawani, that Freddie Roach just walked in, but he walked back out. The camera didn't have the opportunity to catch him. That makes me wonder, like, what just happened? What made him to change his mind and walked out? Is George missing? Come on, man. That's, I know. Sorry. That was supposed to be a joke. It's a bad time to joke. Oh no. You guys, I apologize. Freddie Roach is still in the room. He's just on the phone right now. He must have snuck back in when I was looking away. He's Mr. Freddie Roach, one of the best trainers in the game. He's standing there in the corner with a few guys wearing the UFC Reebok shirt. And as for right now, there's a few more people that's walking in. I don't recognize these guys. I thought one of them was Brandon Schwab, but it wasn't. It's just another guy that's big, stocky with a bunch of beard. Oh yeah. Okay, guys. I realized that I talk a lot of smack about Brandon, but Brandon, if you're listening to this, I don't think that you are. You know what? I'm just busting your balls, man. I'm just messing with you. Like, who am I? Like, who am I to tell you what to do? You're doing well. You're doing great. Congrats. So, yeah, Brandon, keep up the good job. Keep up the good work. I am a fan of the Fighting the Kid. I like you. I like Brian Collin. I like Joe Rogan, Eddie Bravo. You guys are amazing. Don't stop what you're doing. I realized, like I said, I talk some smack sometime, but you know, it is what it is. I just trying to bust your balls. I'm just messing with you. Okay, so let's get back into this way in here. Is George coming or not? Okay, this is taking way too long. I've been talking about 3 minutes. Oh, the camera guy. Oh, the camera guy's I believe it's one of the embedded camera guy, because here he comes, George St. Pierre, the former UFC welterweight champion, the face of Canadian MMA. So he's walking up to the scale, wearing a white Honor and Pride UFC t-shirt with Honor with Pride. George looks, I don't know, he looks soft, but he looks bigger. He's not as solid. He's not. Well, he is competing at 185, and he is getting older. So, let's see what I'm gonna turn up the volume for a bit. See what he's at. Okay. So he's step on the scale. George Rush St. Pierre made the weight of 184.4 pounds. Okay, good job, George. So as of right now, you guys, the main event for UFC 217 is official as of right now as well. So let's get back to my pick for this fight. Okay, If you guys have seen my previous segment at MMA morning chat, you guys know who I am picking. But however, this is my official picks, and it's the same fighter that I choose previously. Okay, I might get a bit of hate because I am Canadian and this is from Canada. That's right, guys. I am picking Michael Bisping for the win. But however, it's not going to be a stoppage. I'm seeing this fight, this main event, going to decision, and I give Michael Bisping a unanimous decision. That's my pick for the for the main event. Okay, so far, you know what? I'll do my recap later because I can see this. It's taking a while because I waited for about 31 minutes just to see 3 weigh-in. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pause this video again, and I will come back on when Joanna Jędrzejczyk is stepping on the scale, because I believe that is the only one that we're missing. And then I'll give you guys my full official, well, not official, but like a quick recap, because all my picks, it has been my official picks, but I will give you guys my quick recap. Okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. How's it going, guys? So I am back, and as right now it is 8:53 a.m. and according to the rules, there is a bit of a time difference between my location and New York City. So Joanna Jędrzejczyk, she has 7 minutes to weigh in, and I am still watching on the MMAfighting.com, and nothing is really happening. I don't know if this suspense was intentional or did something happen, because we are cutting it a bit short. Oh, someone just walked out and went back in. Yeah, it's been okay now we have 6 minutes, and I realized that she must step on the scale before 9 a.m. here, which is in 6 minutes. But however, in New York there's a time difference of 2 hours. Oh wait, oh she just got here, guys. So she just walked in. Wow, I wonder why she cut it so late. Because I remember within her last fight, she was one of the few fighters that came in early, get out, and get rehydrated. Well, she's here. She made it. Let's see where she's gonna weigh in at. And here we go. And okay, so she just weighed in, and she came in at exactly 115 pounds. Wow. So guys, this is the first time in a very long time that I cannot think when was the last time that this happened, where every fighter on the card made weight with no problems. Wow. Okay, so that was the official weigh-in, and now we are gonna go on to my official fight picks for this event. Like I said, we can start off with the undercard, which is Randy Brown versus Mickey Gall, and I'm picking Mickey Gall for the win with a rear naked choke. And Randy Brown weigh in at 170.8, while Mickey Gall weigh in at 169.8 pounds. I'm still gonna call Mickey Gall for the win. And then we head on to the main card, the pay-per-view portion. We have Johnny Hendricks, who weighed in at 185.8 pounds, versus Paulo Borrachina, came in at 185.8 pounds as well. I'm picking Paulo for the win. I'm gonna call this as an official stoppage on the 3rd round. 3-round stoppage for Paulo. And next we have Stephen Thompson, who weighed in at 170.4 pounds. I thought 171. Okay, 170.4 pounds. Well, I guess it's gotta be 170, because 170.4 he would came in overweight. Okay, so we have Stephen Thompson versus Jorge Masvidal, who came in at 171. I'm picking Stephen Thompson for the finish as well, in a round 3 finish, because I believe that Stephen Thompson is that far ahead of him. And next we have one of the third title defense, which we have Joanna Jędrzejczyk taking on Rose Namajunas. I'm picking Joanna for the win. Fourth round stoppage. Fourth round stoppage due to strike. And then we have the co-main event, which is Cody Garbrandt taking on TJ Dillashaw. Cody came in at 135, while TJ came at 134.8. And you guys, I am picking TJ for the win, but I don't see this being a stoppage. I think this going to the judges' scorecard, and I'm going to call it as a split decision for TJ. And on to the main event, we have Michael Bisping, who weighed in at 184.6 pounds, versus George St. Pierre, who weighed in at 184.4 pounds. Like I said, you guys, I'm picking Michael Bisping for the win with a unanimous decision. Okay. Alright, guys. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Thank you very much for staying and listening to me. I realized that took a while, so thank you very much. And a quick shout out, a quick thank you to Errol Hawani, to the MMA fighting team for broadcasting this. I really appreciate it. And to everyone, to all the fight fans, enjoy the fight tomorrow, and tell me what you think and who you pick for the fight for tomorrow's fight. And before I go, guys, if you have not, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and tell me what you think in the comment section below. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Bye.